Folks, check it out. Here with the new setup here. So today we are going to be talking about the Sand Timer Haptic coin from OK Studio. This is a brand that is pretty new to me. I hadn't seen anything from them until I saw this pop up. Now I did get this secondhand, and therefore when opening it up, you'll notice there are 0 extras. But let's give this thing a listen, how I have it tuned, and talk about it. It's got a really good ping to it. So give it a look. This is full Zerk. And then this is where that sand timer piece comes in. Now those are just little glass beads, I assume, that fall through there fairly easily. Honestly, it sounds silly because it's the piece that I probably engage with the least. But I would have liked this to, actually act as like a little hourglass or something like that. That could have been kind of a neat feature. As it stands, you've got, when you look at it, this little gold kind of inscription piece, and then that gold border around the coin. And this is probably like a glass or a hard plastic. It seems like glass. So we'll take it apart here in a minute. I guess it's a little thicker than most haptic coins, but listen to that sound. I really love that sound. Now, I haven't taken this apart yet, so I'm not sure what this little screw here will do, if that just loosens this backside or what. So there's one on that side too. My only beef with this coin, the size is actually really nice. For as big as it is, I don't know that it needs to be that big, but it fits a little easier in your hand. But these little indents here, which are meant to, kind of add some grip for your thumb as you go around, are a little sharp. So they could stand to be a little smoother, or maybe just adding ridges, almost like the edge of a quarter. Might have been a good idea. Something a little less pronounced and potentially, damaging to the thumb as you're using it. So to open it up, you just kind of get that middle piece spinning there. It's got the little OK symbol, and that comes out. It's got a little bearing on there. And very simple. So when you open it up, I've got mine set up with 3 springs. 2 are these ceramic ball bearings, and 1 is a little Teflon. Size-wise, that's a 3mm ball for the 2 ceramic ones, and a 2.77 for the Teflon. For the springs, I've got 1 that's really dense, and then 2 that are about a medium density. Now, I think for the really dense, that is where I had the smaller Teflon ball, and the 2 ceramic balls are on top of those medium dense springs. So let's see what these other little screws do here. Yep, so right as I remove that last screw, I can see that releases that inner piece, and now that glass is just sliding around. So we're not going to mess with that too much. We're going to pop that back in there. But that is in fact how you would change that out. So maybe you could add different color beads in there, or have less beads or no beads. The OK coin is your oyster. I'm setting these up upside down, placing that right on top. give it a spin to make sure we get the sound we want before we close her up. And voila. It's pretty interesting getting that sound out of the Teflon and the ceramic balls. Usually my gut instinct is to like go for either glass beads or stainless steel with Zerk. But that sounds really, really good. So, folks, the sand timer from OK Studios. All right, and this is Unfocused, where I rant, rave, or recommend. So today I'm going to recommend a movie called Wild Tales. So we just watched it this weekend, and it was a Spanish film, so foreign language, subtitled, but it's 6 smaller vignettes about revenge, and it was pretty freaking cool. We really enjoyed it. I was kind of, the only beef I had with it was I was waiting for all the stories to tie together. They don't do that. It's not like Magnolia or something like that. So if you can get past that point and just kind of enjoy each of the 6 stories as their own, it's a lot of fun. So I recommend Wild Tales.